Okay, I'm live. So this live is for Thursday, the 13th of July. Oh my God. Where is the time going? I'll tell you where it's going. Right to DoorDash. Exactamundo. I have shitty scissors because I can't find any other scissors. Isn't that always the way with me? Anyway, scissors, it's a good thing. Lots of images. So we have old images, old per se, images from last year, and images from the last harvest we did, or some of the last harvest we did. Our glue book, which I finally found, which is a little warpy, but we'll live with it. We're going to cover, I put this cover in upside down, this paper, which is all well and good. So I'm going to find a big image. We've got a big landscape somewhere that will cover up most of this, or we'll just collage it up and have some fun with it. Or we'll put a pocket on it and cover the rest of it. We got options. So we'll take a quick spin through here. Let's see if we can. I'm a little crooked, aren't I? Aren't I? Wrong way, Amy. Oh, look, it's almost all the way straight. Unheard of. Okay, that's more or less all of it, right? Okay. So these are just pages. I was looking at this, and I don't think I'm going to add anything to this. I like that a lot, just the book cover the way it is. But, we'll cover the inside panel, and we'll get all in here. I love using these. If you've torn apart a book and you've got a dust jacket, I love to use it in a glue book. If you're worried about the shiny side, before you bind it in, just put a light coat of gesso on it. These are painted papers that we made that one time. We just painted everything. So this is a page we've done before. Woo woo. And then we've got more painted papers. I'm probably going to glue over the top of that. I'm not in love with that book cover quite as much as maybe I should be. But we did do the insides before. We got giant ice cream. Some kind of jump rope game over here. Let's see. Okay, you can see the whole. Can you see? Yeah. It's backwards on the backstage, so I'm always looking at it. Fun stuff that we did. We have a couple of that boy getting carried away with bugs. I love it. More ice cream. She's got ice cream. She's like, hell yeah. So, yeah. I'm going to leave that the way it is, too. We may add a couple of things to it, but I really am quite happy with the cover itself. It says summer, doesn't it? And we've got the same thing going on here. We need stuff. Here's some more that we did last year. Because I don't think I was summer glue booking before that. I think last year was our first foray into summer glue booking. And we're just kind of all over the place, And I think there's one on the inside here. Just fun summery things. Or things we liked last summer. That's the other side of that elephant one. Here we go. Nice blue background with all of these water pictures. And I think that's the last one in here. We've obviously got lots of book covers to use. And that was deliberate. Now, we might not put anything here. Like I said, I like this just like I like the other side. Probably cover up that barcode area, though. And then we've got, because I'm contrary, we've got the front and the back. This is out of a ledger, and, you got to have fun with it. So, shall we? We're just going to choose a page at random. We've got all our fun bitty bops and stuff. Lots of cutouts. Trying to do more cutouts. Wish me luck. So let's get in here. What should we do? What shall we do? How did we do right here? Let's just do right here. Right here. See what we can get done tonight. Okay. So let's start with some of this stuff. We got some stuff. And then start putting these fussy cuts kind of off to the side here. We've obviously got hamburgers and hot dogs and pie. cocktails, because you know I love me some cocktails. Ooh, grill everything. That's a good word. Also, over here I found it's cookout time. Some more cocktails. Snickers bar. That doesn't necessarily say summer, but you know. We got eat here, and yeah. More cocktails. Okay. I'm just pulling. I'm trying to pull out the words and the fussy cuts because, you know, we want to work with those. Got the words island escape if we find the right set of images. Hey, there's our fun flamingo. I feel like we need to have that. But I am wondering. Let me flip back here real quick. It's not quite big enough for. I want an image big enough to cover that hole. But we have several sizes of this, so is it? Oh, I think that would be nice. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's grab our glue. So sometimes we'll just glue random things down. It's a glue book. You know, there are no real rules here. We're just having fun. I think that might be clogged up a little bit because I think I walked away last time from whatever I was gluing. And I just left everything there. I've messaged back and forth with Carla a little bit. I see some of you guys liking and responding to some of my memes. I did get some content onto Ko-Fi and Patreon. I have a little bit more to do. You know, it's a start. The 15th is the relaunch of Scraps of Joy for Patreon and Ko-Fi. I'm going to have some. If I don't have them ready, you know, I'm in the process of making them. And you know how that works for me. Sometimes it goes super quick. And they're fun and easy to put together. So I think it'll go pretty quick. I fixed where that little rip was. I'm just smooshing it down a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and just rub over this real quick. If I can find my spatula-y thing that Els gave me, I will get it out for some of this glue booking. You know what I need is a paper towel. Amy, you need a paper towel. Nicole is so much better about working out her wrinkles. I just think wrinkles are a part of collaging. But, you know, because it's thin paper. What are you going to do? I do. I love this flamingo so much, you guys. Oh, my God. Love it. Did a pink drink to go with that? No, not really. Okay. Okie dokie. Now back to where were we? It had something to do with the yellow page. Let's. Oh, here. We were going to go here. Oh, boy. We're making a mess. See, we got a big page right there. Like, that could go on the front cover, don't you think? We'd actually have to trim it down just a wee little bit. So that's the thing. Let me leave that right there and let's see how we feel it. Because it could go front or back. It's big enough. With a little few additions or some big words or something. It could happen. All right, let's see what we've got going on here. We'll get some flowers. What are we feeling right now? I'll tell you what we're feeling here. Hot. Hot mama. Just lots of hot. Oh, there's more flamingos. A nice peace sign. I like the peace sign. Ooh, which one do we like? Let's go with the woody one. Let's do the woody one. We're not putting that down yet. Oh, floating on a lazy river. I have never, ever wanted to go tubing. Never, ever. I just feel like I would be sunburnt. I feel like that's a thing that would happen with me. You know, I'm from pasty white people. Okay, what about that? I'm liking it so far. Yeah. And we don't have to, because if we put the color in, we do not necessarily, but we do have lots of fun small. Let me put some of the little small ones over here while we're going through this pile. And we have more choices than, you know, than just what's right here. We have this whole thing of stuff, and then there's some more stuff over there. We are not having a shortage of stuffs. I think I might like this little treehouse looking one for the yellow side. So I'm going to prop that up over here. We've got some more small ones, smallish, to fill in, you know, if I want to. So let's Oh, I do like the fire pit though, so we may look at using that on a different spot today. So we're looking to fill, maybe an hour and a half worth of time here. That's more of a winter picture, isn't it? It is not a summer picture. Not summer. Little long. Nice. That's a long. Oh, and we need to cut the fruit. Okay. So we're just going that people on bicycles. Little red truck cooler. That little red truck, it sure gets around, doesn't it? I know it's Tina Massey. I think it's still Tina's Messy Crafty Life. I think she's still in love with that red truck. It just hit her right, and she went with it. When something speaks to you, you just run with it, right? Okay, there's some little flowers right there. That might be nice right there. That's speaking to me a little bit. Yes. I talked to myself. Are you going to get... I left you those on your desk. They were in yesterday's flyer. You want the Apple logo? Do I need a part 2? Or are you just waving stuff at me?
No, I'll take Sandy so you can do your part 1. But
my part 1? My one part? Say hello to the ladies.
Hi, ladies. You want food?
I want food.
I asked if you want food. That says, do you want food?
Well, I thought it was a nice thing to do. And there were 2 in our flyer even.
I know.
I felt special. I was like, whoa, El Pollo Loco knows.
The
flyer fairies.
Rio Duo Loco?
The flyer fairies have spoken. We get two flyers in one.
You want them?
Yeah. Are you going to order like a family thing?
Probably.
Okay.
We'll do the chicken pieces and sides.
Ooh, chicken pieces and sides.
Yeah, you like chicken pieces.
I love chicken pieces.
I know you do. You like whole chickens, but chicken pieces are easy.
Well, whole chicken is a lot of work.
And the fried ones, much easier to catch.
Also, I don't have to piggy the chickie.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So I don't standing around with greasy hands going, ew.
Not me.
It's like, turn on the water, somebody. I need soap, stat.
I'll be back shortly.
Look, I found my summer glue book and my summer images. I accomplished something last night.
Glue.
And I slept on the floor.
I'm going to kick your ass.
Nuh-uh, because you said you were going to watch a movie and then you didn't. Nah. What time are we leaving today?
About 7:30-ish.
Really?
7 o'clock-ish. That's why I'm going to get food.
Food? What time is it? Oh, like you have any room to talk. Oh my God, Becky. There's a boat with a dog in it. I feel like that's a recipe. Shoots. That could be fun. Ooh, ice cream. I like to include ice cream as often as I can. Because ice cream is awesome. And that interlude was brought to you by Elle's Cow. Little tiny. Oh, there's another balloon. I love balloons. I don't want to get in one because they always crash land. Now, Elle says when you're getting ready to land, you're supposed to jump. But I don't know if she was telling me, sometimes people tell you shit that isn't true, so you look like a dork. I still don't want to get in a balloon, but I would love to go to one of those New Mexico balloon festivals. That's a hikey bikey thing. And watch them take off because they are so fun and colorful. And they're full of hopeful people that hope they're not going to crash. That maybe don't know they're going to crash. There's a comedian and he had specials on a special on Netflix. And he was a kind of a tall, thin guy. A really big smile. I can't remember his name, but he did a bit about he could be a 1950s ice cream man. And then part of his routine was about his experience with both skydiving, which was hysterical, and hot air ballooning. So he's hysterical. If I can remember before we get off here, I will get his name. And I think he still has. I think it's still Shark. Jaws. It's a summer movie. It's amazing how many horror movies that we associate with fall actually set in the summer, because you start watching horror movies and it's like, I'm at the beach, I'm at the lake, I'm getting serial killered all over the place. I would never do that, but it looks like fun. I'm a big chicken, I think is really what we're going with. He looks very serious about something. And those look like giant stacks of candy. He probably found out they're not real. Excuse me. Lakey dog stuff. It's a bicycle. Oh, look at those kids. Look like they're having a lot of fun. I gotta find my water skiing hat guy. He was hysterical. He was a water skiing guy, older guy. Well, older than probably that guy. Wearing a cowboy hat. I'm saying. I'm not sure what that is, but it's creepy. Oh, it's a cactus. From this way? Okay, wait. Let's see if I can get this up there. From this way, this is an upside down cactus. It looks like a man with a really long arm being super creepy, right? But then you flip that sucker over. It's a cactus. Perspective, man. Perspective. This way, much creepier. Just saying. Sandy and Els went to go get El Pollo Loco. She liked the crazy chicken a lot. A lot. Oh, that's just too cute. Kids acting like adults. Love it. Oh, ice cream. Lots of small. I did good with the small pictures this time. Okay. So, are we making a kid theme page here? That's probably a mistake since nothing over there has kids. That's actually a fall picture. Based on the background. But you know what? I'm gonna run with it. Maybe. I don't know. Let me put it over there and think about it. I feel like that's not right for this page. It's like a walking path, but it doesn't really go with the kids. Like me talking myself out of stuff. 2 big square pieces. Treehouse. I really like this. I'm going to go with that for sure. But we got to find more stuff, peoples. I think maybe this isn't... Let's look at these small pictures now. Let me see. So how are you guys? I hope you are having a great... I like that. We're going to go with that. You guys are having a great week. I wish that for you every week. It doesn't always happen, but, I have high hopes. Or at least that you can receive whatever happens this week in the best possible light, Sometimes it's about it's about your reaction to things rather than, what actually happens. Because sometimes things are just shitty. You gotta make the best of it. Things are not shitty here. We went out yesterday. I don't even know why we went out yesterday. Els wasn't in a good mood. And we went out much later than usual. It's almost 9:00 by the time we got out there. She's just pushing it later and later back, and I'm honestly a little frustrated. Because if you don't want to go on this adventure, then why are we going out every night? I could just go live. And this is just me, venting. I enjoy going out. I love going out to deliver. But Elsa's been very tired and she's cranky about her foot, which I do understand that. I'd be cranky if that was my foot. I did fall down and hurt myself, just so you know. I don't know if I'm liking that. Floating stairs, man, they get me every time. Stairs are my nemesis. What if we mix this around? I don't want them lined up perfectly is the thing. I want them to be a little bit. I don't want them all in a perfect row. Is my jam is not all of them in a, I need a long skinny doodah. Where's that long skinny doodle I passed up before? Maybe I like it better over here. No, it's too similar in size. Okay. I'm so picky. Anyway, we're just going out later and later, and I'm a little frustrated with the whole thing. We just get it done. If your heart's not in it, then let's not go. Let's not go out and have you be frustrated and stuff. It's not really. Because it should be fun. It's just throwing food at people. And last night was night of the drunken car. We pulled up into a street. There was a guy. What if, I'm not liking this one. I'm not liking this image at all. It's just the water slides from a top view. But I'm not liking it. I'm going to put it over there. I don't like it. I don't like it. What if we put this one here? And we move this up here. We'll put this one right here. Then we just need a little tiny picture for right there. Yeah. Anyway, he's in the middle of 2 lanes. Just trucking down the road. And not speeding or anything. But he didn't seem to feel like, hey, maybe I should get one freaking lane. I like that one because this is all mostly little kids. So I don't know if that fits in. Maybe I need to find something else. We have something. There's some more kids doing kid things on tires. That's kids roasting marshmallows. I think that one now doesn't count. Having a moment. And then we were driving, going up into North Las Vegas, North Summerlin up there. And there was a car driving in the very right-hand lane. And there was a bike lane there. And he was riding in the middle of the lane in the bike lane. And then for a little while, he was really hugging the curb. I thought, there were 2 times in there that I thought, that man's going to jump the curb. Or woman, I don't know. We didn't see the driver. So that was a little scary. However, it was only twice. Thank God. I am not finding what I want. What about over here? Is there something over here? No, there's all kind of rainbow. I suppose I shouldn't be too picky about it. I just don't feel like it goes with that. But I like the size of the image. Okay, let me look in a different pile, see if I can find something. Something similar sized and orientated. And plus, we're going in all kind of restaurants. And, I didn't know we had some of this cuisine in our area. It's very nice. Too big. Okay. That doesn't have kids in it. All right, I'm going to the other bucket. Now I have a big handful of stuff. We have a giant picture of s'mores in here. We'll probably figure out how to keep it cool. Get those words on this page. Let's see. All right, I've got some stuff here. So, we're looking for something that's similarly orientated and maybe has kids in it. Booze. Oh, there's that kid again. That's from Gun and Garden. Oxidized tiny fish. We could cut that down just a wee bit. I think that might work. And it's a little fish, so kids might go fishing. It could happen. All right, I don't know where my trimmer is, so we're gonna wing it. We're gonna wing it. So my frustrations aside, I hope your work week is going well. I hope you're doing something you love, or working with people you like at least. Sometimes the people make the job worthwhile. I've worked with some really great people in my time. Okay, let's look at it. I think I like it. All right, should we make it happen? Let's make it happen. Do we ink these things? I don't even remember anymore. Should we be inking stuff? Do I know where my inks even are? You know anything? Maybe? Okay. So, let's start with this page. That's fairly straightforward, right? So let's start by inking everything. Inky McInkington over here. So it's Thursday, you guys. You've made it almost to Friday if you work a traditional work week. If you don't, then I hope it's not too bad of whatever day of the week it is for you at your job. If it's your Tuesday or your Monday. So yeah, we're going out kind of late. Later than I'd like to. A bonus to going out that, not necessarily to going out at that time, but a bonus of being out at that time is once the regular restaurants start to close that you might get deliveries from, like Applebee's and Chili's and stuff like that, is you mostly get fast foods and Walgreens and stuff like that. And usually those, what happens is generally at the start of the evening, you wind up running all over town. You'll get an order for, I don't know, Durango Taco Shop. But you'll wind up taking it way out to Horselandia out there. Or way, way up into North Summerlin and beyond. Where they have all the gated communities. And there's 950 million individual gated communities. And apparently Google does not drive through there enough. Because frequently they send us to walls and the house is on the other side of the wall. But there's no end gate, no entrance. So it might be like an exit only or an emergency thing. Or it's just a wall. It's just a wall. Then we got to figure out how to get in there and get near where the wall part is. So sometimes Google gets very angry at us. And I don't like it when Google's angry at us. She gets very snippy. We're calling her Rhonda these days. I don't know if I told you guys that. Rhonda's a little bitchy. And Elle sings at her, help me, Rhonda. And I sing back at a Google, Rhonda. Hate you, Rhonda. Hate you. Rhonda's not my favorite bitch. She means well, but sometimes she does not have it right. Never follow those directions and think you might, you're always going to get where you need to go. Sometimes it's a little shady. They haven't driven through there enough and figured out that's a closed gate or you can't make that turn right there. Oh, and Google is queen of. I might have needed to trim this a little bit, actually. Too late now. U-turns. Oh my God. And then every now and then she says this, which is terrifying and may explain some of the things you see on the road. Make a left turn from any lane. Google, there's 4 lanes of traffic here. If we turn left from any lane, we're going to take some fuckers out. It's a little scary. A little scary right there. Okay. Next up, I think, is this one. Our nice balloon picture. And I am trying to keep, since it's from a ledger, you might as well leave the holy part there, Did I didn't ink the whole edge of this one. I missed the whole side. I missed it. I slept until about 3 o'clock today. Since we're going out delivering later, and occasionally, not last night. Last night we knocked off. We went in super late and knocked off super early. Sometimes we're out till 1. else, because she has to get up early for her live. She doesn't like to be out there too late. But typically the year that we did it before, not last year, but the year before that, because we didn't do it at all last year. That time between like 11:30 and about 2:30 in the morning is pretty good for people who are getting home from second shift, people who get off at like midnight or 11, or people who have gotten high and now have the munchies because it's legal here, and people who are home from the bars. They're coming home from the bars. Although bars don't technically close here, there's still a rush of people that leave at a traditional time. Okay, so I wanted this was over here. We're gonna push her up over there, and we're gonna do that and that. Okay, yeah, that's more or less what we had going on. Let's glue down our little chunky wood log peace sign. I think it should be rainbow colored, but what do I know? This is a hoity-toity catalog, though, so I want to have rainbow colored things. It's not pretentious enough. Oh, we went into one of those where the pimp walking duck lives communities last night. Ooh, snooty. It was Snooty McSnoodington. I felt like I needed to be dressed up just to be driving through there. Although the snootiest ones are the ones where you have to drive up to a gate and they take your ID and they give you a guest pass. And they act like it's a big fluting deal. They just want their chicken nuggies. And that's usually what it is, Somebody ordering. Oh my God. After 10:30 at night, it turns into chicken nuggetville out there. Everybody wants chicken. And one night we delivered 60 chicken nuggets to one person. Now, I don't know how many people were in the house. But it wasn't a party or anything. But 60 nuggies. That's a lot of nuggies. No sauce, though. Just nuggies. I was like, this is so weird. I know if I was eating 60 chicken nuggets, I'd want some sauce. I get dry after a little while, Maybe they had their own, though, like sometimes you like your barbecue sauce or your brand of barbecue sauce. Maybe they got, really bomb honey mustard dressing at home. You just never know. But I judged them a little bit. I was like, no sauce? Just zero sauce? So, but yeah, there's at least 1 or 2 orders for nuggets every night after 10:30. And the later you go, the more nuggies there are. Which is fun to see, we wouldn't know that was a thing if we weren't doing this. It's kind of an interesting, well, I think it's interesting that's one of the more frequently picked things for late night fast food delivery. And you'll make like $2 on that delivery because it's like, I want a 20-piece chicken nugget. But occasionally, for whatever reason, you get like you get paid $10 to take somebody, one night last night. Now we have delivered this twice. It's some kind of brand of children's melatonin, and it's a cute sounding name. It was 2 bite-proof sippy cups and this children's melatonin sleep aid. And it's the second or third time we've delivered that particular. So if you're looking for melatonin for your kids, there's a really cute brand out there with a bee on it. Yeah. Parents seem to like that one. But I thought bite-proof sippy cup and children, that's a teething child who is very angry about something. Probably his teeth. All right, so we need to get the ink out. We need to start inking some edges here for this other side. And then words, people, words. But yeah, and it's from the same Walgreens. We just signed last night a slip of paper when we ordered, which has never happened before. But I think it's because on that, we use the DoorDash card, and it's like the third I think the third time we've bought that. Well, they look for trends of people buying, too much of something. Because you might be making other drugs, or maybe you're just drugging your children for no reason. But we deliver to other people, so I'm sure it's fine. We're getting profiled. These bitches are buying a lot of children's melatonin. We delivered 2 Pedialytes one time. I was like, oh, this is not this is a parent that's not having a good situation. And one night, it was 2 Pedialytes one night, and it was a double delivery. There was, they piggyback orders sometimes. And the second one was for some adult nighttime sleep aid stuff. Advil PM, I think, and then that children's melatonin stuff. And they were in adjacent communities, like this community, this gated community here. Then you drove down a little bit to another gated community. Parents in distress. Last night we delivered it to some hoity-toity shopping area up a little bit north of us. But it was a lady working at a children's eye clinic late. And she was getting off work. And I was like, oh, she's going home. Just somebody called her and went, you better. He's chewed through the last sippy cup and he won't go to bed, Or she. It could be a she. Not all bad babies are boys. When a teething baby's not necessarily a bad baby. They're just unhappy. Because, you can't explain that to them. You can't rationalize my mouth hurts to a baby. You give them cold things and eventually a little melatonin, apparently. At least it's a natural. And it's dosed for children. Not for little babies. It's like for... But you know how it is when they're teething. At least most of you probably do. They get feverish and cranky and everything hurts. You find yourself putting everything in the freezer. Maybe they'll chew on this, I want to keep it just above those.
Okay.
And then we've got to do and we have this one over here. Is that? Make sure we orientate it correctly. So let's get this down. They're back with the food, I think. But it'll still be there. Or some of it will still be there. When I'm done with this, I'm not worried about it. And if it's gone, it's gone. I bought some better cheddar. Hot dogs. Because they only have them in the summer. And I crave them every summer. It's a thing Liam and I used to do together. So it's nice to get some and be like, Liam. Because he's still not talking to me. Someday, yes. What is it? Is it Fanta?
It is.
You got me a taco salad? Or you got you a taco salad? Guacamole.
Guacamole. Okay. Double chicken avocado salad with avocado dressing.
Oh, shut the front door.
Sure, a lot of avocado.
It's avocado with some avocado and some avocado with a little bit of chicken.
And some avocado sauce. And a fork.
Look at it. Look at how beautiful it is. I'm leaving you bitches real soon. I love you, but,
My fault. Sorry.
it's avocado and chicken with chips and stuff and a Fanta. My life is complete. We'll do a part 2 after. Oh, Fanta. Nothing like it. From the crazy chicken. All right. I don't know what do you remember what I was talking about? Red saucy stuff. Do you know what I was talking about when you walked in?
You were rubbing.
I know, but was I saying anything?
Not really.
I talked about drunken shenanigans?
I don't know. Chicken.
No, those cars last
All of our
night
drunks last night.
drive down the middle of the road guy and hug the curb guy that I thought was going
And
to go up.
sleeping in the middle of the road guy.
Oh, I forgot about him. We drove into, which parking lot was it?
It's the best in the West. By
The
Joanne's.
best of the West, over by Joanne's and our favorite Office Depot. We pull in because that's the hot spot. There's a bunch of food there, not just Joanne's. And we parked, and then we're leaving to go do a delivery. And we're going out. Yeah, else have to figure out ways to get out of the parking lots to get on the right road, so we don't have to go make a left, make another left. And that's Rhonda being nice to us. You pull out to go up to this just go out place. There's just a car. It's the way you go in and out, but it's a little, maybe 3 car lengths away from where you would go in or out. Just parked there.
He was sleeping.
Was he asleep?
Yeah. When we turned, he was like this.
In the driveway. I'm just, wow. I did not realize the asleep part. I thought maybe they were looking at their phone, getting directions. She's trying to leave because she wants to go eat her food, and I'm jamming her up. It's like, bitch, shut up. I want to eat my food. I'm going to run that right up to the edge there because I want that to be not lined up, and I don't want it smooshed in here. So that's what we're going to do. She gave me a real fork too, not even a plastic fork. I feel special. I guess we'll be going out late tonight, and I'll like it. I am going to do a part 2 to this because I want to eat that taco salad while it's fresh. But I had planned on doing a second spread. So you'll see 2 of these tonight. If you only see one, then you'll see the other one next week. You know, things do happen. I never assume I can get everything done that I want done. So we're going to imagine this was a little kid fishing. Miss Sandy's not going to go on Scaventure with us. She doesn't like the door dashing, so she doesn't want to do that. It's hard with her lymphedema, but you have to participate if you want to Scaventure, because that's what pays for the gas and the food. But she's taking a special trip to, I think that was going to go up there, to visit a friend in, she already bought the plane ticket even. She's on it. I don't know. I think maybe we're just, maybe that's not a good idea. That's like kids and then the kid. And let's smooch this around. Put that up there, just like right in the middle. I think this one was down here. That was floating up there. That's where that went. Right there. Now I got too many pictures. But we can't have them all lined up because I don't like that. Okay, I think this was up here like this, maybe. And I know we had this over in here. Okay, that'll work. I don't know if I want this on here now. I think that's upside down. Because that's 2 girls getting sprayed by they're on a bridge and maybe there's one of those water rides kind of things. They look so happy, but also, kids on tire stuff though. Okay, what do we want to do? I think that would work. I think that would work okay right there like that. Okay, let's do that. Let's do it. Now I forgot what I was talking about again. Oh, part 2. And then tomorrow I'm going to try and do a serial killer video for you guys. This evening after we get home, because I got some sewing I want to do. And I finished dyeing, for Carla, if you're watching this, I finished dyeing all of the Amityville Horror book pages. I got a nice little stack of those. There's an image stuck to my foot. That's awesome. Hold the phone, please. It's stuck to my big toe. Oh, it's like a beachy picture with some cliffs. Black and white. Very dramatic. I like it. Okay. Oh, here we go. Look at. And I don't know if I showed it before because they've been done for a little while. But I'm gonna sew. I got a thing. I'm making Carla a thing and I'm making me a thing. But it won't be the same thing because not enough pages for us to have the thing. We'd have to have 2 books. 2 books, I say, but I think it'll be fun. They came out nice and dark and with this, I've got an idea and I'm running with it. I'm slow, Carla. You know I'm slow, but I'm getting there. And I have your new address. And I did get the passwordy thing. Thank you. I got to check my email more than once every 2 weeks. I'm not very good at it. I've just gotten out of the habit. And then I have this week some very serial color dyeing to do. I'm running a little behind schedule because, that's me. Apparently, if I'm not screaming about how I can't get it all done, I don't have any motivation. I am on the B12 most of the time, though. I haven't taken any yet today because I just got up. But I'm trying to get my schedule so that with the deliveries, getting my body back in shape to do that. Because when you sit around and do nothing, boy, does your body just get used to that. And then I had, Aunt Flo came at the same time in that first week of the delivery driving. And that just sucked the ever-living life out of me. It was no bueno. No bueno. I'm trying to. I don't think there's any way to have no overlap. How far down does this need to go? Okay, and then we're just going to try and... a little more, huh? Little more. Okay, I think that's as far as we can go with that because it has stuck. So let's take just a smidge off the top here of the clouds. And then we'll re-ink that edge. And we'll round one corner because the corner up there is rounded. And this is square and it's very, very close to that corner. Maybe we're going to round the corner if I know where my corner went. Oh, there it is. Found it. Look at that. Isn't that scary? I don't think I've ever found it the first try. The world is going to end, people. The end is nigh. I found my corner rounder. Be afraid. Be very afraid. That in one video, I had scissors, glue, ink, and a corner rounder. If that's not devastation, I don't know what is. Something's going to happen. Anyway. So we're trying to hit a specific financial goal for the door dashing. We're trying to pay off a credit card of Elsa's, the one that she uses for mostly. It's the one she generally uses for the hotel travel, to book the hotel rooms and pay for them when we do this. But like I said, we didn't really do it last year. Her and Sandy went on a little trip after Sandy got here in August. It was like a welcome to Sandy and time for them to do some bonding stuff together, which is really cool. All right. Okay. So, I want to put this on here because, I feel like with this, and then let's see if we have anything. Otherwise, we'll have to dig for some words. Let's go there. Ooh, I kind of like that, actually. Let me put that somewhere else. What if we did that? Let's go there. And then these kids, we could put yeah. I feel like that's a thing, I like it. It's simple. Let's do it. Look at that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Less than an hour for this video, but I will do a part 2 for you guys because I wanted to do 2 hours, but I am eyeballing that salad, that taco salad. Oh, it looks so good. And it's got avocado all over it. I'm an avocado crazy person. Not quite as crazy as Sandy with the avocado. She's an avocado toast bitch. And I mean that in a loving way. You know. She just like the I love the avocados, but Cindy really loved the avocados. I love them, but they're expensive. How's that? They can be quite pricey, and everything just seems so pricey right now. Groceries cost so much more than they used to. Even just buying, I bought like a Chubba hamburger because I'm going to make some quesadillas. I bought one of those. I need to grab an onion unless we have one in the yeah, because I'm going to make quesadillas for lunch this week, and I want to just pre-do the hamburger. But I'll talk more about that after I eat my salad. Okay, let's get a little gluey McGlue going on here. So I know I haven't maybe directly said it. These lives are always going to tell you I was live 3 days ago, or I was live last week, or I was live 89 years ago. But regardless of when I film it, I'm filming it as a video, and YouTube doesn't see it that way because I'm using the unscheduled live feature. It just sees it as a live. So it's going to tell you I went live 89 years ago, but I'm scheduling them as if I were going live at my normal time. So like this one is for Thursday, so it'll go at 8:15. And then I'll schedule the next one. Like, however, it's going to wind up being about an hour after I glue these down and finish yapping at you. So I'll schedule the second one for like 5 minutes after that first hour would be up. Because, it would take me a few minutes to, if we got booted out or whatever, it would take me a few minutes to get back in. So you can watch them at the regular time that I would normally be live. That was kind of my plan. Now I haven't always got there, and you know me. I am nothing if not unreliable. I do genuinely try. I'm not flaky on purpose. I think it's just part of who I am. I mean, no disrespect to anybody. I'm not trying to waste your time. But that was my plan, was I would schedule them. And so I got some messages from a couple of people, and they're like, well, I thought I missed you live. And you're not missing me live. I'm doing them as unlisted lives. And then I'm scheduling them to post the content that would go live. Normally Thursday would be our envelope journal day, or a glue booking day, or a collage day. And since it's summer and, it got hot and it's genuinely summer, I thought some summer glue booking would be fun for this Thursday. So there'll be a part 2. This is part 1 for our Thursday. And I'm going to start putting the date on them. So maybe that'll help keep it straightened out, you guys. But I will be back after I eat my salad, because it is a gorgeous, beautiful salad with avocado dressing. Oh, my God. Very excited.
It's so nummy. Oh, so nummy.
So, I'm not going to do my usual outro because I'm going to be shoving salad in my face, but I'll be back.
Bye.
The end. That was nice. They got that on video.
The bird.
Yeah.